Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I look crazy, but today I really wanted to do a quicker ball cap method of installing your wig type of video. I do have one that I did some time ago, a couple months ago, and boy, it was a very lengthy process, and you know, the end results were really good. So I do believe that this method definitely works 100%. But I decided to go ahead and, you know, do another one because I wanted to see if there's a way you could still get the same results but quicker, you know. So I felt that made total sense, and I know that a lot of you guys were interested in that as well, because some people are like, yo, that's too lengthy, but the results are beautiful only if it was quicker, you know. If it was shorter, then yeah. But on a day-to-day basis, not everybody has all that time, and I know I look crazy right now. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. All I did, I started off by applying this wig cap to my head, and I purchased this here in Kingston, Jamaica at a beauty supply store by the name of Nicole's in Half a Tree. It's around by York Plaza. That's where I got this. It was for like 180 Jamaican dollars, and because I wanted to include this information because a lot of people were very intrigued to know where I got this color, because this color isn't so easy to find, especially for my darker skin chicas. So I felt like, you know, I should share this with you. I just went in, and this is the light brown color. It says light brown, but it seems more like medium brown to me. It does look light on camera, but definitely it is like the perfect match. So all I did was I go ahead and just pull this over my hair. My hair is braided up beneath this, by the way. So yeah, so I'm gonna pull it over my ears. I pull it over the top here because I want to make sure that when, you know, I proceed to doing whatever else, you know, when I start to cut it, it takes the perfect shape around my ears and stuff, you know. So yeah, this is actually the second time, well no, the third time. The second time I didn't film it, but this is actually the third time of me trying out this method. I already have my wig prepped, guys. Look at it. It is so luscious. This is a straight texture that I received from RPG Hair Wigs recently. I customized it and everything. If you guys need a customization video on how I do my wigs and stuff, definitely I'll link a couple in the description box so you guys can check that out. But we're still getting into the wig and stuff, so tell you all the details. So okay, what I didn't have in my previous ball cap video was the Got2b Glued blasting freeze spray, and I really wanted to try this out. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna get this spray, and I did, and I got this at shop Annabeliza here in Kingston, Jamaica. She's located at Half a Tree Mall. Today, this is what I'm gonna be using as the adhesive, you know, overall. And based on my research, I saw a lot of comments where people were saying that this actually works a bit faster than the glue. So I was very intrigued by that. I'm gonna spray it on my natural hairline. So I'm gonna pull this, I'm gonna pull the wig cap down a little bit more. I'm gonna take my spray and pretty much just spray my hairline. And this is the only coat of adhesive I'm going to add, unlike the previous video where I did like 3 layers, like, was it 3 or 2 layers, and I had to go back in each time to dry it. So I'm gonna go in now with my blow dryer to make sure everything is super dry and sticking to my head. So today I'm using the Blackbird Conair Pro blow dryer, and I'm gonna put this on cold air because you can't use heat so close to your face. That's gonna be very painful. It's been like probably 5 to 6 minutes. 5 to 6 minutes, and the area in which I applied the spray is completely dry. Now remember when I did the first time, for those of you who watch, if you didn't, I'll link it down below. When I used the gel, it took like 20 odd minutes plus to dry each time I apply a layer, and it feels pretty stiff, but it feels pretty thin. I don't know, I feel like I want to go back in with one more coat, but it's completely dry. And since it was that quick, I feel like this is optional. You don't have to, but I'm gonna go back in with one more coat real quick and dry that again and come back. Literally 5 more minutes, guys. So I chose to do 2 layers, so that's a total of 10 minutes. So much quicker. That's why I said quicker and not quick, because the first method I did took really long, and this is quicker than that. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the excess cap. I want to cut it up to my hairline, so I'm gonna take my time. Wow, guys, this is stiff, and it really doesn't feel that hard. Like, it's really stiff. Guys, if you feel like there's a part of the cap that's too much down in your face, you can always just lift it and roll it back to where you want it to be. Like, I'm like this piece right here, I just kind of lift it and cut the excess because I don't want it that far down. Be very careful when you're cutting it, because you don't want to cut the hair on your edges. Guys, it's also very good to get a cap close to your skin tone, so it really camouflages beneath that wig and really just mimic your scalp. So right now, this is the whole reason why they call it the ball cap method, because as you can see, it does look like a ball cap on my head. Yeah, and I feel like using the spray was totally successful, way more convenient than using the gel. Okay, the next important step to take is you either get your foundation or your face powder, which I prefer to use the face powder because I can't deal with the liquid and stuff, and I already did my makeup, and this helps to just further camouflage the cap on your head. And so this is my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Pressed Powder in Classic Tan. Just pat this on over the cap. Oh, and by the way, I never really get in depth why, you know, this method is so convenient. What this does is, like, if you don't want to use glue, because that's the whole point of doing this, you don't want to use glue to make your wig stay on your head. So this is a method you use to make your wig stay on longer using a gel slash spray. You know, Got2b Gel and spray, they're not glue, they're gel and slash adhesive. They won't rip out your hairline. Not saying that the glue will. The glue, once you use a professional to apply and remove it, you should still be able to keep your edges. But if you want to do it yourself and you don't want to risk your edges, it's safer to use the glue, the gel from Got2b, or the spray. Now, after doing all of this, when you're ready to remove it, all you need to do is use water. Literally water. Be patient. Let your hairline run under some water, and trust me, after like a minute or two, you'll be lifting it off like nothing was there. Once you sweat, or you know, water touches your edges, then it start lifting, because water is what removes it. So doing the ball cap method, you know, it lets the wig stay on your head. Your wig stay on your head for, like, say, about 2 to 3 days, at least from my experience. It stays on way longer. So I feel like it's much more convenient if you want to wear your wig without removing it every night, you know, for a longer period. I'm gonna take my gel. I'm just gonna apply some to the portion where I want the wig to stick. And I will not let this get completely dry, because if it gets completely dry, then it won't stick. You want this to get tacky. So I'm gonna actually use my finger, and I applied it. Yeah, I applied it to my finger. I'm using the one in the black tube, which I prefer because the substance is clear. Distribute this evenly. I'm gonna go back in with my dryer for the last time, and this is just to ensure that it gets tacky, not completely dry. Alright, so as I said, this is from RPG Hair Wigs. Shout out to them for always providing me with some of the best quality wigs. Today this is the 4.5-inch lace front wig, silky straight, virgin Brazilian hair. This is 18 inches long, guys. It's really sleek. I got it really sleek and bone straight. I really do love the texture. I have mostly curly wigs, so when I do get straight hair, I'm pretty, you know, intrigued and just excited to rock something different. So I was happy to get this, and it's of a natural color, by the way. The density of this wig is also 120%, and it did come in a medium brown lace color. So I did not go in and bleach the knots or anything, because they're already bleached, and they came with a medium brown tone, which really comes off, you know, realistic against my scalp. So I don't mind that at all. You want to go ahead and just take your time to really press this down. I'm just going along the edges and cut off any excess cap that I feel like is hanging out. I'm just taking the end of my rat tail comb to, you know, just further press the lace into my skin so that everything looks nicely melted in. And honestly, I feel like the ball cap method is so convenient, especially because, and well, for me at least, whenever I put on my wig normally, and to like get the ear part, like the ear parts to lay flat, it's always a struggle for me. But when I do the ball cap method, it is so much like less of a hassle, because everything sticks easier. It just really lays flatter, and that's one reason why I really love the ball cap method, and why I'd also recommend it. Make sure things are like going in the same direction and super laid, like extremely laid. I'm gonna put the scarf on the edges to just make sure things are super duper laid, and let it stay for like 5 minutes. Guys, I'm all done. This is how everything is looking. Super snatched. I really love it. Really love it. It looks so, it's so flat. It's very realistic, like definitely accurate. And this is totally, I would definitely do this any day over the previous ball cap method that I did, because it's so much quicker. So I definitely recommend that you guys go ahead and try it out. That's if you want to wear your wig for a longer time without taking it off every night. This, it feels so secure, it's so laid. I love it, and I will definitely be doing it again. And I must inform you guys about the sale that's going on right now. It's happening for the entire month of September on rpghair.com, where you get $30 off all Brazilian virgin hair. That's just amazing. That's amazing. So once you use my code, which is SEPT30, you get $30 off. So you don't want to miss that sale. Like every single Brazilian virgin hair texture, you get $30 off once you go ahead and purchase. And you can still go ahead and use my regular codes, SUE15 and PETITE-10, when you go ahead and check out whenever you order this or any other wig. Yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video today. I hope it was helpful. I hope you guys go ahead and try it out. If you do, let me know. And if you liked it, if it was informative, go ahead and let me know in the comment section. Give it a like as well, and I'll put my direct link to the RPG hair page in my description box. It will be the first link down there, so check that out. Go ahead, make use of it, support your girl. I really appreciate it, really do appreciate it, like words can't even explain. That's it for today's video. Hope it was good enough, and I'll see you guys in my next one. So until then, bye.